Hello everybody, we are the Geeks and Degenerates. I am Enzo, this is my forever co-host John. Today we go back to the world of John Wick with Ballerina, starring Ana de Armas and Keanu Reeves, and it's the story of Eve trying to take revenge against the Russian mob for killing her dog. I'm kidding, no, for killing her dad.
No, it's not the Russian mob, it's just German cult.
German fucking Resident Evil Village as called. Or Resident Evil 4 Village as called.
Yeah.
But yeah, were you excited for this movie?
It was in my radar, but I wasn't like so super excited for it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, alright, we kind of like got off of like the whole John Wick, like after John Wick 4.
Yeah.
We were kind of like, alright, we're good. And then Ballerina got announced, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, like, I would love to see more.
Yeah.
But it's just that, like, we're kind of just, like, easing off, like, the John Wick hype.
Yeah.
But I love it that this kind of brought it back.
Yeah. I was excited just because Ana de Armas was here, especially after her debut in James Bond. We were like, "You're cool.
Yeah.
Who are you? Why are you going away? Come back." Okay. And then,
Damn it.
right? And then you're like, when she was announced for Ballerina, I was like, "That's perfect. From James Bond to this, that makes perfect sense." I do love it when like, not this is not a prequel or sequel, or it's more of a midquel, but when different franchises like integrate itself with the main franchise, where she saw John Wick being like, it was more than just a puppy, and her like the head was like, "Is this why you're doing this for a dog?" And he's like, "It's more than just a dog." And then you're like, I've seen that scene before in John Wick 3.
Yeah. And like they do the branding, and it's like, oh, that's the part.
Yeah.
We all know where it is. I'm like, yeah.
Honestly, after this movie, I watched 1 and 3 because 2 is no longer in Netflix, unfortunately. So I'm like, I need to watch John Wick again because this movie, as you said, brought back the excitement of John Wick and this.
Yeah.
I love the fact that they make it a point that Eve is not John Wick because she's an imperfect fighter. She's not the Baba Yaga. Yeah. But she is capable.
Yeah, but you could tell that she's been trained by the same people who have trained the Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
like, what's the name of their like a little clan?
The Ruska Roma.
Yeah, they're built like a brick shithouse.
Yeah.
With knives. Like I don't know what's in their water, but it makes the absolute beast of fighters. Like the one group that I don't ever want to run into is the Ruska Roma. Because if they could train John Wick and somebody like Eve, like, okay, that's just 2 of them. Like, I don't want to fight a whole clan of them.
Right. I do love the scene when her first assignment, she has to go non-lethal, because if you can't handle yourself non-lethal, what more can you do when you're lethal?
Well, we know now what it looks like if, like, we get like a Jason Todd movie where he's like, like gets reformed into a Robin again. He has to use non-lethals, you know, kind of deal. Or a Batgirl TV show. This is great. I love it. That they added rubber bullets. I feel like it could still kill somebody point blank. Yeah. You know?
Especially if it goes through the eye or something. But it's a great first taste. I do wish I saw the uncut scene, if it is uncut, where she takes out the entire club. I was like, I kind of wanted to see that, man.
Yeah.
Where it's just dead people. That edit though, where she's just driving away, and you're like, all right, I guess we're gonna. Who got hit? She got hit by a car. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening?
And then like, oh, I love that part where like she gets hit by the car's sliding. She gets out mid-slide, and then she's like still kind of like at the back of it and shooting. I was like, that was sick,
right?
Yeah, I love every minute of like when Ana de Armas. I don't know if it's her or like a stunt double, but whoever, y'all did a great job, and the stunt choreographer did an amazing job when it comes to the choreography.
Yeah,
because it was just flawless. It looked good. Yes, we do get that little sickness where when she would have like a melee weapon, the guys with the guns would run towards her. A little bit odd. But other than that, like it's still good. It's still fun to watch.
Yeah. She tries to go for answers because the mob that ambushed her, it was the mob that killed her dad. So she goes to her head and she's like, "Don't ever talk about this again. We're not supposed to intervene with their affairs." And she goes to the Continental. It's not as great seeing Lance Reddick back as Charon and Winston. I love the line of like, "Needing to know got you banished from the garden again. Got you banished from the garden. Or do you want to be banished again?" I was like, fuck, that line delivery. It's amazing.
Yeah, and he goes, "Eve." I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, for a while I was like, what the fuck is her name? Oh, it's Eve. Right. Never mind.
Right.
Good call.
I love that one scene at the start, though, where she has a task.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit sketchy on the Roscoroma that they brought back somebody who's like, "Oh, I've been doing, like, who are you? I'm you
10 years from now."
but in 10 years from now."
Yeah.
So that's where it ends. I'm like, what the fuck? And they have to, like, test, like, if they can build a gun.
Yeah, fast
Clearly
enough.
Clearly Eve wins, but she hesitates until the person's, like, ready to shoot her.
Yeah. I was like, for a while I thought they were gonna do the cliche thing of like, "I can't do it." Then I'd be like, "Then why are you in the Ruska?" Bang. Oh, okay. Never mind. No more cliches.
Yeah.
I do love that sequence where she has to protect. It's an escort mission where she has to protect the daughter of Norman Reedus. They all have to shoot and fight their way out. Like, of all the additions to the John Wick universe, I'm glad they added Norman Reedus.
Agreed. I want to see him more, though.
Yeah.
Like, we only got him for this little part, but he did a good job with that Benelli.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ! Like, you and John Wick should have a Benelli competition of who can take out the most, because you are effective and efficient with that thing.
Yeah, he's like one-handing it. I'm like, dude.
Right? And then he gets sidelined, and you're like, oh man, I like Norman Reedus. Why are you I thought they were going to kill him off, honestly.
I think, hey, look, they're just showing us all the potential characters that we could get and be utilized within the John Wick universe.
Yeah.
I want to see Norman Reedus, like, train his daughter to be an assassin as well.
Right?
Because, for sure, there are people who are going to be after them.
Yeah. I do love the entire sequence where she's in this like Resident Evil 4 or Village setup where the head just sounds an alarm and all hell loose.
Yeah, it is kind of odd to see like a husband and a wife like push their kids back and like, "Hey, it's dangerous." Goes in with a gun and I'm like, "Oh well, those are orphans now."
All right.
Like grandma comes in with a gat. I don't know. There was no grandma.
I was surprised that there wasn't.
I do love that. Like when she goes, I forgot where she goes. She goes to like a gun store.
Yeah.
Or like again, it's like the
John Wick 2 gun store.
John Wick 2. Yeah. Sommelier. Like, oh, what do you want?
Yeah.
You know. And it gets cut short.
Yeah, she's ambushed.
Because, like, yeah, we've seen this before, and it gets cut short. I was like, oh.
Right.
It's like a little bit of spice in our food. I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
No one has interrupted this scene before, but okay. And we have a great scene where, from all the shit that's in the room, where, like, there's guns everywhere, there's, you know. I don't know why she didn't take the AK, but okay. She happens to just grab
a shit ton of grenades.
Yeah. This is the coolest scene. I love it that they just do this thing where it's just like, here's a unique way to utilize and dispose of a lot of people. Just bring a shit ton of grenades and start tossing them in each room. And there's this poor bastard who like she shoves a grenade in and closes the door.
Yeah.
And then there's a wall. I was like, that poor bastard.
The other one where she like has a guy by the neck with a grenade and she's behind the table and like explodes.
Pulls it and it blows up. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, how tough is the table though? I was like, you know what? I won't question it. It's fun.
Same here, but I think it's supposed to be like that. It's like, I don't know, because it's like a gun store. Everything's bulletproof, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Like that sequence really stands out. I was like, I I'm glad they are not running out of ways to dispose of people. Like,
One question is like, how's Ana de Armas's character not deaf yet?
right? He's like, I will take care of business. What? Can't hear shit. I exploded like 10 grenades near me. But I do love the fact that even going to the village, even like the waitress has to throw hands because she's like, fuck, I'm in too deep now. I have to try to kill Miss Eve. And
Yeah.
they did this weird thing where the right hand of the head is like her sister, where I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that.
I agree. Like, this did not need to be here. I was like, what is this about?
Right? They did nothing to set us up at the beginning or throughout the story where she's like, my dad died and I never saw my sister again. And then suddenly she has a sister. You're like, did you just forget about that your entire life?
Yeah, again, like, the whole time, it's so weird, because, like, we could have just gone through the entire movie just being like, oh, the dad was actually part of that clan or that tribe.
Yeah.
And he got killed because he wanted to run away. So I didn't know what the purpose of the whole sister thing was.
Yeah.
Because then they tossed a grenade in there, an actual grenade, and kills her right off the bat. So there was no like teaming up. There's no. I didn't want them to team up. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
There was no back and forth or any dialogue.
Yeah. They
that
don't.
was worth.
They
you
don't
know, except-
make it out and make good. I was like, I thought that was where it was going to head. Where it was like, end of the movie, they're like, we're not good, but like, I'll see you down the road, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, she could come back in the sequel of Ballerina too, and like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But Eve is causing too much damage to the village, and the head calls her head, and her head is like, don't worry, I got a plan to bring in peace, and their plan is good enough for the guy to be like, okay. And you're like, what? Oh shit, it's John Wick.
Yeah, well, I guess it's because like he knows the girl. Like he's like, all right, she just wants to get out.
Yeah.
She's not really like a bad person.
Yeah. I do love how non-lethal John Wick can get when she's trying to take him out, and he's like, just leave. Just like, no. And he's like,
you gotta love it. It's just that say what you will, Ana de Armas can throw fucking hands.
yeah.
But when it came up to the Baba Yaga, you're like, dead,
Yeah.
dead. I'm like, it's like, I think you gotta stop, because he could have killed you in those instances already.
Yeah, I hope every franchise takes note of like when you bring back a legacy character that's supposed to be triple badass, that's how you treat them, where you're like, he.
Oh my god, you're right. That's so true.
Yeah.
You don't just Luke Skywalker and he's just like, oh, Ana de Armas can easily kick his ass because she's, you know,
Younger
like,
and
no.
better, right?
There's a reason why he has that name.
Right? And you're like, he's the Baba Yaga. What the fuck is she gonna do? She's like, tells her backstory, and John was like, fine, you have till
right.
midnight. And you're like, there you go.
The dude gave her 25 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Okay.
Right?
Fine. But I love it that John does not interfere fully.
Yeah.
You know, like he doesn't like the entire time, like the 25 minutes that she has to take care of the big guy, the big baddie.
Yeah. John Wick's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, he keeps his distance because it's not his business.
Yeah.
And it lets Ana de Armas shine, and I love the flamethrower scene.
It's like, how does Ana de Armas or any of their stunt doubles say yes to this? Because if that was me, I'd be like, I don't want to play with a flamethrower, man. That's too dangerous. But they do it so gracefully.
I was like, that looks real.
Right?
I think that's real.
Yeah. There's sometimes where it goes like right by Ana de Armas' head. I was like, I can't tell if that's CGI, but I hope it's CGI for your sake.
I really hope it's CGI, and I hope that's not her.
Right?
Well, I hope it's not. I hope nobody's going through
Extreme heat.
Full frontal flame.
Right? It's a pretty sick fight. I think it's one of the standouts of the movie. I also don't know why the village decides to be like, you know what, John Wick is a part of this. Let's take him out. And John Wick just does his John Wick stuff. And at one point, the guys are like, I don't know if I can do this. And they're like, it's fine. And they're like, but it's fucking John Wick. Gets shot.
Yeah, they're like, I think that's suicide. Like, it's John Wick. The girl's like, he's just one guy. Pop. I'm like, oh. Again, he does not outshine Ana de Armas in any way.
Yeah.
They both were given room to breathe. And by the time when John does actually do something,
Yeah.
like, it's in their terms. Midnight's done.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, she finished the job. She shoots the guy before midnight. So John's like, okay,
Yeah.
you did. We agreed. Rules are rules.
Yeah.
But like, John has to leave, and he leaves with style.
Yeah. Honestly, seeing Keanu Reeves go John Wick, I was like, I've missed this.
I do.
Yeah. But it ends with a somewhat of a nice bow where Eve goes back. Unfortunately, she's excommunicado, and you're like, but you belong to no one now, so what the fuck are you going to do? Huh.
Exactly.
So it's interesting setup for a possible sequel.
Yeah, and I'm excited. I really am. Other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
I do love it that she kind of cuts the guy short.
Yeah.
The main bad guy, the old guy, he kind of gives this whole spiel of like, we're much bigger than you think we are, yada yada yada, and she kind of was like, oh right, midnight, pop. Oh, okay. She has a little bit of a Cinderella time.
Yeah. You'll never beat us, really, bang. You're like, oh, okay. And like I do want a sequel. I want to see where Eve's character goes, especially since I am assuming this is after John Wick 4 already. So
Yeah.
is she gonna go? Who's she gonna go to? Is she going to go back to Winston since he has a new Continental? Is he gonna go to Lawrence Fishburne for a bit? Who knows? Because there's still characters who I feel like have more story to tell, especially Halle Berry's character because she was there just once. I love to see her come back.
Yeah. I want to see Norman Reedus' character too come back. Like again, he could like be like, "Hey, you saved my daughter and you saved my life."
Yeah.
This is me returning the deal in 2 where they work together and like shoot, like, you know. Or Norman Reedus has this whole Last of Us thing. I know it's a little overplayed. Even he's doing it in Death Stranding, where he has to have this girl and like go across
Yeah.
the world while this evil cult's after them.
Right. I forgot that was the plot of Death Stranding. But yeah, I haven't played the first one. So
It's
yeah.
good. It's good. I love it.
Yeah. Have you played the second one yet?
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, I have a PS5 for fuck's sake. I barely use it.
That's fine. Same here. Anyway, going back to this movie, what would you rate Ballerina?
I would rate Ballerina an 8 out of 10. It is a freaking good movie. There are some plots here that I'm like, that's not necessary. That was a bit odd. Okay, but other than that, the action's great. Ana de Armas, like, she pulled it off.
Yeah.
I like her character. She doesn't talk much, and neither does John Wick. But I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, she talks more than John Wick, but like,
Yeah.
she's just there for a mission. She's gonna go through this entire world and absolutely kicking ass.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. She does not outshine anyone. She doesn't, and nobody outshines her. She just grows on her own and in her own space, and I'm like, I love that.
Yeah.
Like, as a character, and yeah, this is how you do it. Especially as what Enzo mentioned, is like when you when you bring back a legacy character, they didn't shit on John Wick. They didn't question him or anything like that. The dude was still like an entity. The dude was still kind of mythical.
Yeah.
He was more of a fairy tale in their world, and you kind of see why.
Yeah.
And they still keeps it up, even in a movie where it's not about him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. And the beauty of it is that even though he is here, it does not outshine the main character.
Yeah.
She goes through her own journey and proves herself in her own way. And like, yeah. I am excited for like whatever John Wick universe-esque storyline we're gonna get. And it just opens up a lot of possible storylines that like we can have.
Yeah.
I have yet to finish the Continental TV show, but I heard it's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. 8 out of 10 as well. The choreography is still up to par with the other John Wick movies, and Ana de Armas as Eve is amazing. I hope I get to see her in the future. It'd be nice to see the other legacy characters come back, like Halle Berry. I would love to see Mad Dog and the assassin from the raid come back, since they gave enough respect to John Wick to be like, all right, you're good enough. We're not going to fight. I wonder how they're going to handle Eve, since they're like, you're not the Baba Yaga. What? Who do you think you are?
I would love to see them work together if like that's a possibility. You know.
Yeah. And yeah. As I mentioned before, just the respect they have for the John Wick character, where like for a while when he was coming up to her, I was like, I don't want to see John Wick's legend diminish because of this movie, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
Just this introduction where the bells are ringing and you just see this character in all black just come up to her, you're like, I was like, oh fuck, that's why you did Baba Yaga. And even though in the poster Keanu Reeves is like as big as Ana de Armas, I love the fact that he doesn't shine her. Even though the promotions would lie to you, where like, I think he's the second main star. No, he's barely in this movie, man.
Yeah,
it belongs to Ana de Armas, and hopefully this is the beginning of a new franchise where she's on the run, trying to keep her wits about her and trying to make her own legacy. Question to you and the audience that is, what actor would you love to see in the John Wick franchise or universe? You know, just him. Oh, sorry, go first.
Well, okay. Since like they had Mad Dog and the other character from the Raid movies, I would love for them to bring back. God, I forgot his name, but he's the main character in the Raid.
Oko Weiss. I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, okay. I would love to see him back.
Yeah.
And be part of the universe. Like, look, just imagine this. The two guys who went up against John Wick couldn't kill John Wick. They're part of that ninja clan. Ninja clan finds out they're still alive and didn't die with honor.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, you're out of here, or that, like, you don't deserve to live. And these two guys who went up against John Wick and couldn't kill him and did not die in the process are excommunicated from that clan, and now they have to kind of fight their way out.
Yeah.
Because they want to kill them. And I'm like, just think about it. And then they kind of have to call in a guy. Who's their guy? That guy. Or he could be the bad guy.
Yeah. You.
Or like the next in line from that Japanese dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
$1 million idea.
I'm gonna pick two, since they are wrestlers and they have shown that they can act to like Oscar-winning capabilities. I would love to see either John Cena. Oh no. John Cena or Batista in this franchise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah. Or like if I wanted like a non-fighting combatant, like say Bill Skarsgård, I would like. It's a bit of a stretch, but I'd like to see Robert Downey Jr. as like the man behind the curtain. Like, I can buy him as that.
Not gonna lie, I would love to see Gary Oldman as one as well.
Oh shit! Yeah, it'd be pretty sick. But yeah, to the audience watching, what actor or sports person athlete would you like to see in this universe? Whoever it is and whatever they might be, comment down below. If you want to see more of us, we are on YouTube mostly, so please leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We're also on Spotify and TikTok to share best and funniest moments. Spotify to hear on the go, in the video episodes voices on TikTok and Answolf on Letterboxd. And my last entry will be Carl Urban, because I just saw the Mortal Kombat movie.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I would love to see Carl Urban, because he was in like the Bourne movies, so like, why not here?
Yeah. Where can I find you?
Oh, you can find me at JomGio on Instagram and his Maricon.
And until the next one, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.